my tripod fell. So we got another list, another roster thing, but this time for a game that's probably gonna happen. So I did a couple lists already. So I did Marvel vs. Capcom, and then I did the Street Fighter vs. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat vs. Street Fighter is a very unlikely game to ever happen. Same goes with Marvel vs. Capcom 4, which there's a slim chance it can happen, but you can't even predict it. But Injustice 3, yeah, that game's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they announce it this year or next year. Like, that's a game that's gonna be announced at some point. So I figured I should make a list. I should make a roster list of Injustice 3, because I think Injustice is an underrated franchise. I think it's pretty good. I enjoy it a lot, unlike some people, but it doesn't matter. Today I'm gonna make my list, and I'm gonna explain to you why the characters I pick, and the overall story going on, and hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so right here we got ourselves our tier list, and I actually made this myself. I basically went through the internet, grabbed every character I could possibly think of put in this game, all the popular stuff. So some characters be like, I can't seem to find a game, but you never know. Could be a character you could throw in here. Also looked through a bunch of lists of other people made, or a roster list, and looked at ideas for stuff. So right here there's about over 200 characters, and I'll put the link in the below if you want to make your own roster. But yeah, this is every majority characters I think people want in a Injustice game. Some I've included a couple guest characters. So we're gonna make our main roster. Then we got the Combat Pack, and then we got Combat Pack 2, and then Combat Pack 3, and then we got story NPCs, just characters just gonna be in the story, and then delete just some characters you probably just don't want. Or just should not come back in general. So yeah, let's start the main roster, and obviously before we. You had to put Batman, and you gotta put Superman in there. You can't make a game without them, honestly. A whole game without Superman is wild for the series. Same goes with Batman. And since I mentioned that, you gotta put the Trinity in there too, so you throw in Wonder Woman. So Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman are in the game. I know. That's a shock, guys. It's really shocking that a Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in this game. So I'm gonna do one change. So in the other games we have the Flash, and I like Flash. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like Barry Allen. I think Barry Allen is overrated. I'm a Wally West guy, so we're gonna replace Barry with Wally in this game. What's the story reason? Speed Force, Conundrum. Barry disappeared. Wally takes his place. Wally's the Flash. There you go. We're gonna put Green Lantern, which I do want John Stewart. I prefer John Stewart or Hal Jordan. But for the story I'm trying to go with, it would probably make more sense to keep Hal in this. So we're gonna throw that. We're gonna put in Aquaman. I thought about ditching Aquaman, but I feel like you have to keep him. It'd be very weird not to include Aquaman in this game. And also, since we're adding Aquaman into the game, I want to add his wife. So we're gonna add Mera. She could do these cool water abilities and all that. And I think that'd be, for a brand new character, it'd be cool. Just don't make it look like Amber Heard. So we had Supergirl last game, and I'm gonna change things up. Instead of Supergirl, I want Power Girl. And my reasoning is, this is after Injustice 2, and I'm gonna pick the good ending. We're gonna base off the good ending of Injustice 2. Supergirl probably does not want to be affiliated with Superman no more. So she removes the S, and it becomes Power Girl. So that's my explanation of how Power Girl is in this, is that she just cannot be affiliated with Superman no more. She removes the S, and then she's that. So that's why I'm picking Power Girl over Supergirl. So also, we're gonna add Black Canary and Green Arrow. I feel it'd be kind of weird if they're not in the game. Alright, the next character we're gonna add is Blue Beetle. Because as a character we need to bring back, I feel like Blue Beetle is a must. And since we're adding Blue Beetle, I feel like we need to add Booster Gold. Booster Gold is like a character I'm shy has not been there games. I think he died in the comics, I'm pretty sure, but it'd be too weird not to include him. Firestorm will just be an NPC, because I'm trying to think what to do with him, and I don't really think we need Firestorm, because I don't think he was played that much in Injustice 2, so we're just gonna leave him out. So he'll just be an NPC because he's represents the new blood and all that. So the next character is Nightwing. We're bringing back Nightwing. But he died, right? We'll get back to that. And since we're also adding Nightwing in it, or bring back my main from Justice 2, Starfire. Starfire has always been one of my favorite females in comics. So I'm gonna throw Starfire in here. Captain Marvel, also Shazam. But I thought he died, right? Back to it. We're also gonna add in Hawkgirl. Hawkgirl's back from the first game. And we're also gonna add Hawkman as an NPC. There's a reason why he's an NPC. But if they really want to, you get a premiere skin. I think a premiere skin for either probably would do pretty well. Another character I'm going to add in the game would be Cassandra Cain. I prefer Cassandra Cain way more than Barbara. I feel like she's Oracle now, so we're just going to keep her as Oracle. Found him. Yep, Constantine. Constantine is another popular character that everyone was asking for in Justice 2. I think he was supposed to be in the game, that's why he had that concept art, but since he was cut out, we're just going to put him back in the game, of course. And since we're doing Constantine, we're gonna do Justice League Dark. So we're just gonna Constantine, Zatanna. We're gonna add Frankenstein. I think Frankenstein will be a lot of fun for the game. It could be kind of like a Solomon Grundy almost. I would also love this character in the game, Deadman. I think Deadman will be pretty sweet. You could have him go like, his grab could be him possessing people, and that could also probably be a super as well. He could be phasing through stuff. That'd be cool. Let's throw in Deadman. Also, since we had Frankenstein, we also added Cersei in the game. I feel Wonder Woman needs more representation when it comes to like Rose Gallery, because like it's always been like, you know, Cheetah or Ares. Time gets Cersei more like, we'll get Cersei up on the scale. But I think Cersei could probably boost her like Rogue's Gallery a whole lot. Since I feel like we're just appealing to James Gunn at this point, we're gonna put Bloodsport, which he's gonna be the new Deathstroke Deadshot spot. So we went from Deathstroke to Deadshot to Bloodsport, and I think that'd be cool. I think Bloodsport would be a pretty dope character. You can't have the character not be in it, so we're gonna put Joker in the game. So is he hallucination? He's not. He's back again. They brought him back. How do they bring him back? To be continued. And another character we could probably throw in, since we had Joker, you gotta throw Harley in there. And I would have Harley kind of just go back to Joker's side, you know, because it's like the toxic love angle. Yep. So we're gonna throw Harley in there. Since we have Harley back, well, Harley's back, I guess we can bring another character who has been from Justice 1. He died, but he's back again. Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's back. How's he back? I'm holding on to you. That's why I said, let me cook for a second. And since we have Lex, we need to bring back another returning character, Scarecrow. Scarecrow's back in this game. He's not dead technically, but like, why are we putting him in? Because I'm setting up something. And the next 3 characters, I want to see if everyone figures out what I'm trying to do. We're gonna put in Lars Flees, the Orange Lantern, who's basically, his ability is that he can, like, every enemy he kills, he's basically like uses basically becomes their soul almost, and it just summons like minions to protect them. So he's gonna be like kind of like a puppet character almost. So he'll be sending dudes, attacking other people, and his whole thing is like, he has the power of greed. So he's spoiled almost. And maybe his super could be like him just like make a duplicate of yourself and attacking you with it. We're gonna Star Sapphire, and we're gonna have one more character, Necron. We're doing Blackest Night. We're adapting Blackest Night for Injustice 3. So basically in the comic, we introduced the Black Lantern Corps, which is basically the Black Lantern represent death. So he's resurrecting the dead characters like Joker, Lex Luthor, Captain Marvel, and we could even, if we want to, we can kill Batman in the beginning of the game and make him a Black Lantern. And that's how we bring the characters back. And my goal with this game also is for Superman. I might as well add him as an NPC. In the original, Kyle Rayner becomes the White Lantern. But for this game, I want Superman to become a White Lantern. Brings back the classic Superman, because I think at this point we're kind of done with evil Superman, and I want this game to bring back what Superman was, and it's like redeeming the Injustice Superman character almost. So either by being a White Lantern or also probably being a Blue Lantern, because blue represents hope and yes on the symbol. We have exactly 30 characters, and this is probably going to be a pre-order bonus, and that's going to be our main roster. I think this is be pretty dope idea. I think adapting Darkest Night into Justice 3 would probably be the best step going. It would almost also like save that universe, I would think, for people's eyes. But it doesn't matter now. This is our main roster. What's about the DLC? It's about time we get Beast Boy. That's gonna be the first character I'm gonna show in Combat Pack 1 is gonna be Beast Boy. Everyone wants Beast Boy. He was the most asked character in Justice 2. Bring him in. So Beast Boy is gonna be a DLC character. Next character is gonna be Stargirl. Stargirl is another character I would love to add to this game. And also with Stargirl is a character that I'm shocked it took him forever to put in, but Plastic Man. And he was in the movie, the animated movie, but they haven't. But he gets like a decent part in. I remember. So I'll be shocked that he's just not in the game series. So yeah, just throw him as a fighter. Plastic Man. Those are gonna be our 3 of the DC side, and then we're gonna have 3 guest characters. Is that they always have to have one Mortal Kombat character in these games, and we should put Fire Guy Liu Kang. Fire Guy Liu Kang will be our DLC character for Combat Pack 1. This last game we had the Ninja Turtles in it. Why not go a step further and add Shredder? So we're gonna put the Shredder and Combat Pack 1. I think it'd be pretty dope. Yeah, you know, they have Batman fight Shredder in game. I think it'd be neat. It'd be pretty neat. And if they want to, also, since we have Shredder, you can also have a premiere skin for him to be like Ra's al Ghul or something. And lastly, Invincible. I feel like he has to be. And like he was, since they have Omni-Man in the last game, you put Invincible and Justice. I think Invincible and Justice would be perfect. It could even be in the show, in the comics, where like he's transported in all these portals by Angstrom. He could be the portal he's sent into is the Injustice world. So there you go. That's gonna be our Combat Pack 1. For Combat Pack 2, we're gonna pick a guy who's been very successful lately on TV, and the concept art was from Injustice 2 because Penguin was supposed to be a fighter in that game. I figure, why not just put him in Injustice 3? I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't know what to fit him in the story for, but like as a DLC character, you don't have to worry about story. So throw him as a DLC character. I think we will love to play as the Penguin. And since we have Frankenstein in the game, you can't have Frankenstein in the game without his bride. So we're gonna throw in the bride, and her ability could also probably be sprouting out. She'll just grow 4 arms like she has in the comics. Because originally she had 4 arms in the comics, but in the TV show she only had 2 arms. I say half that's ability. She just pops out multiple arms, kind of like General Grievous. Our next character, I would love to see him do this. It might be a little. I think they could do it. They could probably do it. Hawk and Dove, both of them. And I figured that would be the switch ability. You can switch between Hawk and Dove in gameplay. Be cool. Be pretty cool. One character I'm desperately asking to play as in these games. I don't know if anyone's gonna ask for it. It just might be me just asking for this character. I would love to see him in Justice, also Mortal Kombat, either way, but I would love to see Judge Dredd in something. And you can bring back Carl Urban for it. You could also bring Sylvester Stallone, Silly Brahman for just do anything with Judge Dredd. Dope. If you want to, give him a Striker skin while you're at it. Another character, I'm shocked they haven't put him in these games because there's a whole crossover comic with him. He-Man. Throw He-Man in the game. It'd be cool. And since we have Invincible, we're gonna have one other Invincible character, Adam Eve. I think Adam Eve would be really cool. She could do crazy things, motions on that. I've imagined her kind of like Enchantress a little bit. Like she could do like, put like, like the bubble around their head or whatever. Like, throw them in. Throw Adam Eve in. And for Combat 3, instead of doing 6 characters, I'm gonna assume they're only gonna do 3. So we're gonna add Raven. Bring back Raven for Combat 3. Make her look cooler than she did in Justice 1. I don't know why they gave her a big ass chin in the original Justice, but it's about damn time. I'm sick of freaking DC and Warner Bros. Not doing anything with this character. I generally am sick of it. Why on God's green earth have you done nothing with Static? My gosh. Everyone remember Static Shock. Everyone loves Static Shock. Why have you done anything with Static after that show? He shows a little bit in Young Justice, but that's about it. He had his own popular show. It was great. And for everyone, it's Static, not Static Shock. That's the name of the show, but his name was Static. Got it? And the last character is, you gotta make it a big deal, I think. So what would be the perfect character for Combat Pack 3 to end it off? Why, it's simple, guys. You throw in the Green Ranger. You can do it. I think that'd be cool. But I think it'd be cool. It doesn't have to be the Green Ranger, I think. You can put any of the Rangers, his Super Gang, and then the Dragon Zord. It'd be dope. Throw it in. Throw in the Green Ranger. I don't think there's anyone I really don't want. I think everyone here has a place to be in. But overall, I think this is fine as it is. You can talk about using these premiere skins, but like, hey, I'm setting a link for you guys. If you guys want to make your own roster, just go on to the tier maker, set everything up, and sure. I'm curious what you guys want to pick, but like, these right here are gonna be my characters. So the roster we got right now is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Mara, Power Girl, Black Canary, Green Arrow, Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, Nightwing, Starfire, Captain Marvel, Hawkgirl, Batgirl, Constantine, Zatanna, Frankenstein, Deadman, Cersei, Bloodsport, Joker, Harley Quinn, Lex Luthor, Scarecrow, Lars Fleas, Star Sapphire, and Necron for DLC, Beast Boy, Stargirl, Plastic Man, Luke Kang, Shredder, Invincible, Penguin, The Bride, Hawk and Dove, Judge Dredd, He-Man, Adam, Eve, Raven, Static, guys. It's Static, alright? Don't say Static Shock. It's Static. And the Power Ranger. So yeah, that's gonna be roster. I guess also, oh no, let me just add John Stewart is a premiere skin, because like it's in every Justice game to put him as a premiere skin, but yeah, just throw him in there. But yeah, this is gonna be our roster. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make your own roster. Type it here or go on Tier List Maker and post it. I'm curious to check out what you guys think of. As always, have a good one. Ciao.